Hey guys, it's me, the Quest of Anime here, and today we're going to be doing a video on Rent a Girlfriend. Now, when it comes to Rent a Girlfriend, I think this anime is pretty amazing, but for a completely different reason than any other anime. So I want to talk about it. But before I get into that, I want to let you guys in on something. I have plans on video ideas, but they require me to rewatch anime, but some of them are kind of long, so I can't rewatch them in a week. So I probably won't upload a video so I can do these types of videos that I have in mind. But yeah, let's get on to the video. So when it came to Rent a Girlfriend, there were many moments where I cringed on the MC's moments. There were moments where I considered dropping it, but I didn't. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys did consider dropping it at one point, but you didn't. You wonder why, right? Well, I think I got the answer to that. When it comes to this anime, ending it anywhere that's not the ending makes you ask questions. What's going to happen next? Is the MC going to change? What are they going to do after this? You ask these questions that your curiosity basically beats your willingness to drop this anime. So when the MC showed signs of him trying to improve, it got me really curious how the anime was gonna end. That mixed in with his stupid moments, I got hooked. So let's talk about some moments where that happened. Specifically speaking, episode 1 and episode 2 of the anime. So let's talk episode 1. Episode 1, my guy had a girlfriend. He was living the life. And until his girlfriend broke up with him. Who's his girl? His girlfriend's this. He got this if you don't remember, guys. She broke up with him. He got heartbroken like any other guy would probably be. And he rents a girlfriend. Understandable. So he rents this girl named Chizuri. She's one of the most popular girls in the industry. Now, when he rents her, he did all that. He had a great time with her. She did her job very well, and he went to review her. He read those reviews. Noticed that was very similar to what happened to me, and he got butthurt about it. Now here's the thing, guys. You gotta understand, she's very popular, so many people are gonna buy her. So she kind of have to follow a trend with what she says. She gotta hit a sweet spot when it comes to people, so of course it's gonna sound similar. So he rents her again, and Butthurt MC talks about it. I don't remember what he says because those parts are not the important parts to me. But long story short, his granny's in the hospital, so he decides to go to the hospital to see his granny. Now, Chizuri, she's a girl who's what's called very good at working. She doesn't want people to have extra minutes and them not taking advantage of it. So she came with him, you know? And his granny saw her and thought that this girl was his girlfriend. Now, what did MC did? He said it's his girlfriend in front of everyone in his family. Now that was a terrible idea. Now, it didn't help that her granny, Chizuri's, was in the hospital as well, and how she does not want to mention to his granny that she's doing a rent-a-girlfriend business. So, guess what happened? She was in a way forced to do this charades with the MC. Now, why am I mad at the MC when she was legit a rent-a-girlfriend at that moment? Because he could have said anything other than she's my girlfriend. Just imagine. He told his granny that this is my friend, right? She doesn't believe him, maybe, okay, but if he says this is his friend, it would be a whole different story than saying this is my girlfriend. There was so many ways he could have done this way better. Episode 2 came around, and my guy was lying to everybody. His best friends, his ex-girlfriend, this is his girlfriend. He roped her into so many situations I believe is so bad. This MC was not a great guy when it came to he was kind of protecting himself without thinking about the others, without thinking about her and his best friends and stuff like that. When it came to redeeming qualities, though, there wasn't many I can talk about on the top of my head. But one that I remembered very clearly is when his one of his buds decides to rent out. I think her name's Rukia. So he rents out her, right? They have a double rent a girlfriend date without them noticing. And after renting her, you know what happens? She kind of falls in love with the MC, which interested me, can't lie. And she told the dude in front of his best bro that he rented him. Now that heartbroke him that what's called his best friend heard him let's call him say that her say that he rented her. So the MC being a Chad in this moment, I give him one Chad point for that. He he notices that he's heartbroken and decides, you know what, I'm not gonna continue the charades that she's my girlfriend, and blatantly admitted and hooked him up with one rent a girlfriend date with Chizuri. That was an actually really nice moment when it came to me. He actually did something nice. And moments like that do sometimes surface in the anime, so you can tell he's trying to improve. And there are moments where he kind of realizes how much of a D he's being. So yeah, there are moments where he's actually trying to improve. So, but yeah, that moment in episode 1-2 was not the only moment I'd say I disliked. There was this moment where he saw Chizuri was a guy. Now look, he didn't know if that was who that guy was, but when it came to me, when I looked at it, I thought that was this guy rented her, and if he did, my dude did such a terrible thing in stalking someone she rented. Like, can you just fathom that he did that? But yeah, but there is moments like that where I did cringe, but that's not important right now. What's important is that most of the moments where I cringed was very early on and made me very curious what would happen in the remaining episodes. Heck, I mentioned episode 1 and 2 in an episode near the end, but not the end. So there was quite a few episodes left between those times, making me wonder, well, how was episode 1 and 2, you know? Kind of curious what's going to happen in episode 3 and 4. And here we are today. I finished the anime and I kind of liked it. But as I mentioned, it's very rare for me to dislike an anime at first and me getting reeled in to watch more, basically. I think this man did an even more amazing job than YouTubers do when it comes to clickbait. Because he's not clickbaiting, but he sure knows how to reel you in like YouTubers have to learn when they clickbait. So yeah, I really respect the guy who created this show. I really think this show's pretty amazing. It has moments and stuff where I would really suggest watching. This is the first episode I'm gonna make about Rent a Girlfriend. I'm gonna make many videos about Rent a Girlfriend, but this one I want to make specifically because let's face it, not a lot of animes have the power to what's called make you curious on what's gonna happen next, even though this anime started off on a bad foot. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys then.